final stages of the Unibet Masters. That's brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation and coming to you live on ITV4 from the arena, MK! Time to meet the players, ladies and gentlemen, from Den Haag in the Netherlands. Two-time UK Open champion, the winner of the Grand Slam and the Premier League, and the five-time champion of the world, Raymond and Barneveld! And now, ladies and gentlemen, two-time Premier League champion and the former two-time back-to-back champion of the world, the Flying Scotsman, Gary Anderson!
Little man Ty's doing well on the cuddles front today, isn't he? And no doubt cuddling up in the commentary box. Chris Mason.
A terrific afternoon of darts ahead, and incredible to think that Gary Anderson, would you believe, has beaten Raymond van Barneveld on the last 10 matches they'd played. 10 consecutive wins for the Scot against the Dutchman, and he will be favourite, Chris Mason, to carry on that record today, especially after averaging nearly 110 in his first round win over Benito van der Pas. But with Barney, you just never know. Always capable of producing the big performance in the big game.
Yeah, some 10 points difference in the averages, and the big difference is it's one less visit on average for the Anderson game if they play to the level of their previous match. But as you know, you can't second guess a dart player because anything can happen. And Barneveld will have to eventually stop that 10-game.
First leg, Gary to throw first. Game on!
So here we go. Anderson against van Barneveld for the right to play Phil Taylor in the semi-finals tonight. Not a bad start. Oh, that was unlucky. Deflection taking it out of the treble. But yeah, a low-key win, wasn't it, for Taylor against Peter Wright. Peter Wright out of sorts.
Yeah. He didn't show up with his A game today. More like a C or a D game. 4 out of 10. C me.
77.
I had a chat with Rachel, Gary's partner, and he said he had a throw yesterday, and he said he couldn't stop it in 180s, which is always a good sign, because if Anderson has his scoring boots on, like he did in his first game, where he incredibly hit 9 180s. As you've already said, averaged 109.
Well, he's left 66 after 9 here, Gary Anderson.
Could be a tough afternoon for Barneveld.
140. Gary, you require 66.
Possible. 11 dart leg. What a way to open.
It's a beauty.
Marker.
It's a great guide, yeah, has to be. Well, there we go, 12 darter. Makes it all very simple, doesn't it?
Could this be 11 on the spin? for Anderson against Barneveld.
55. 96.
Gary Anderson only ever reached a semi-final in this event, and that was 2 years ago, and he lost to Van Barneveld in that semi-final. That's the last time that Barney has beaten Anderson in a knockout tournament.
97.
Bet you wish he hadn't now.
Yeah, well, his last win over Anderson nearly 2 years ago in the Premier League. Just sometimes works out like that, doesn't it? One person, player with a dominant record. But it's a good response from Barney here.
Still keeps him interested in this leg. Another one of those for the ball. He's going for
Gotta
it.
gotta go for it. Oh, middle of the ball as well. Well, take a bow, Raymond Van Barneveld. That was fabulous. Look at the response, though, from Anderson.
In the history of this event,
Nothing low-key about this game.
we've only ever had one 170, and that was it by another Dutchman, Michael van Gerwen. And that was when we used to play in Edinburgh.
Yep, only the second 170 in the Masters. Van Gerwen hitting the other in Edinburgh.
82.
Oh, brilliant. 12 dart legs from both to start this match.
And some opening, a little different to the Taylor Wright start. Could it be one of those days? Federer winning
96.
in Australia and rolling back the years. Is Taylor about to do the same? I can't think of anyone that would begrudge him a title in his final year.
49.
Trouble 19 coverage drops. Superb.
Barney missed a trick with his last visit, didn't he? He had a chance to put some real pressure on Gary Anderson.
42.
But the last two visits from Barney have been
46.
disappointing. Tops it is. And again,
Another marker.
a perfect marker.
There
we have it. Good stuff from both. We only have 3 legs, just to give you an indication of how well they're playing. Anderson averaging around 110, Barney 111.
And rising.
I just get the feeling, you know, that new year, new attitude for Raymond Van Barneveld. He just seems awfully relaxed.
Well, I think he has to, you know, I've spoken to him yesterday about the match at the World Championships, and we both agreed, although, you know, you can't be satisfied with losing, but you have to, you know, he has to take something from it. The level he was playing at, I mean, near 110 average over 8 sets of darts against the pressure he was being put under, the relentless pressure from Michael van Gerwen. You've got to take something from that. That's an indication of where you are as a player, where you are, you know, what your ability, what your form's like, and he seems to have just continued that on into this event. And he's fresh. He's had, you know, he's had a bit of a rest.
140. Raymond, you require 161.
Oh, this is a lovely watch. Some really good darts from both players.
Big chance for Anderson.
44.
Break.
Gary, you require
Van Barneveld's throw.
124.
You'd think he'd get at least 1 dart. Well, trouble 18 ball. No, that's disappointing. But leaves double 16s, a massive pressure now on this
Raymond, you
117.
require 117.
Just 1 treble required. Treble 19 is the one that he wants. So Anderson with a chance to strike the first blow
45.
in this quarter-final. Double 16 to break.
32. Game shot and
Nothing
a full
over
flag.
14 darts so far in this this match.
Game on.
Here is evidence of that.
Yeah, and Anderson just
Look at those
carrying on
numbers.
where he left off,
Yeah.
isn't he?
Oh, but without the 180s. Yet to hit a 180 in this match, either player. Yet is averaging 110.48. Quite phenomenal.
59.
We mentioned those 10 consecutive wins for Anderson against Barney. He obliges you, Chris, with the first 180. The last 2 of those have come in big TV events, knockout events. The Grand Slam quarter-final, the World Grand Prix semi-final, the back end of last year.
Just both so aesthetically pleasing to watch, aren't they? Can both make the game look insanely easy. The only thing with Barneveld is there is that fragility there when the going gets a bit tough sometimes. He does tend to chuck the towel in a bit too quickly. But none of that so far.
Single one, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's his favourite double. Well, double 12 is his favourite double, I would have thought. Didn't he win both World Championships on that?
He did indeed.
Gary requires
some pressure from Barney.
Pressure is for tyres, Stuart.
Makes the difference. Gary Anderson with 110 average. But next weekend, all the players will head to Wigan for the start of the UK Open Trail. 3 big qualifying events.
I wasn't up against it already, and just in about 6 weeks' time, I'm just seeing Phil, and Gary and Ray and myself are up in Alloa doing an exhibition against each other. Not really looking forward to that one right now. I wonder if they'll let me use 4 darts.
Are you sure they booked the right Mason?
Yeah.
100.
Yeah, the Anderson here. Perfect. Lovely grouping as well. 112, nearly 113 is average now.
Great response.
Good response.
Oh, that's a fabulous adjustment. Only had that little corner to aim at and found it.
He moved quickly to make sure it didn't fall out of the ball. That's a beauty. Oh, tops it is for a 142. Anderson took 142, didn't he, to win his final leg of the match against Van der Pas.
Yeah, he went 51. He couldn't make his mind up there.
And that
Second guessed
him.
himself.
Yeah, that cost him. He desperately disappointed not to get a shot there.
Not too much damage done. It's on the Barneveld throw. This is tricky.
Is it friend or foe?
Game
Three and 3 legs now for the 2 times world champion.
Well, quite simple. Just put another one in there, Gary, and then take the 141 out. Boom. Not bad second prize. It's a bit high in the bed for Barneveld, but it's throwing so cleanly.
We're still waiting for the first maximum from Barney. At the moment, though, crucially, Van Barneveld hasn't been able to get anywhere near the Anderson throw, has he?
Took out the 170 to hold, and then narrowly missed the 142, and you thought, you know, he could be in for a double break. For another sub 12 dart leg.
Yeah, impressive 11 darter from Anderson. 114.35.
We were impressed by his 109, but this is something special. This is why everybody feels he's, you know, the main threat to the dominance of MVG. And
talking of which, Van Gerwen holds the top 3 averages in this tournament. The best average, 112.49. And that came in the final against Van Barneveld 2 years ago. There is the first 180 from Barney.
this back.
Fantastic for him. 4 legs now for Anderson, you know.
This is tremendous.
116 average now for the Scot.
Pleasure to watch.
52.
An absolute pleasure to commentate on. Look at this. Like
When
a
he's
magnet.
Yeah, when he's playing like this, fantastic to watch.
Well, we're both big fans. Well, he's left double 16 after 12 and might not get a go. His favourite.
Hesitation there. Hesitation. Is it fatal hesitation? It is. I'm not sure what happened there.
I think he just lost the grip on the dart on the
Yeah,
on the.
I
On
think
the
that's probably what happened.
had to
A
readjust.
dominant leg from Gary Anderson, and he's lost it. Well, how important could that prove to be? A fantastic hold for Barney.
As you said, he's battling to hold that 104. Barneveld averages mean he's only getting scraps. 115.90 for Anderson.
16.
Yeah. Again, just
I think that
second
just
guessing
might be
himself.
poor counting, you know. But the dart in the treble 19 was such a beauty. And you get the feeling that the way that Gary has been throwing, if it had been...
Well, he's actually, you can tell he's actually trying to play with his, trying to shut his brain down
45.
to just throw his, just do his natural action. And
But the flow of the throw, if it had been bash, you reckon it would have gone
Lies
in,
in.
don't you? Yeah. Just unsettled him a touch.
yeah, I think he was so in the zone
96.
that he second guessed himself.
That was a crucial hole, though, for Van Barneveld. It was 2 missed darts for a 6-2 lead, and
Game
you have
over.
to say, the way that Anderson has been playing, you possibly couldn't see Barney coming back, but you can still. You just got a feeling Barney's got something up his sleeve. Let's see. Double 9 then.
Route 1 darts.
Well, no fatal hesitation then. Fantastic 138, 113 average, 6-3 lead. Impressive indeed.
This is absolute class.
95.
Vital leg coming up now. Barney simply has to hold.
34.
Again,
Anderson breaks again here.
cover shots from Anderson have been right up there.
140. $96.
Key moments in this quarter-final. Still to come, Robert Thornton against Adrian Lewis.
Every leg, Stu, he's just harassing the Barneveld throw, isn't he?
99.
And then the defending champ, the world champ, Michael van Gerwen takes on Speedy Menciusulovic.
89. Raymond, you require 167.
6 starts from here for Barney.
$99.
Just has to put pressure on now, Anderson. That's all he can do. Try and force an error out of Barneveld.
130. Raymond, you require
Well,
68.
how many darts will he get at a double? Oh,
Oh, he's
he
going
might
to
only
get one
get
at
a
the ball.
dart at the ball. What a big dart this is.
43.
Well, the error in missing the big number.
Well, that was down to Anderson putting him under pressure.
Well, game shot to Gary Anderson. It could be game, set and match. A second break of throw. Barney blew it from 68 and Anderson cashes in and takes full advantage. Gary Anderson's averaging nearly 113. A supreme performance from the Scot. And he leads Raymond van Barneveld 7-3 in a race to 10 to take on Taylor in the semi-finals.
So his best average is not as good as mine, so that means I'm better than him, surely.
In your dreams, old son.
UK Open.
57.
112.52, 11.9. Adrian Lewis on the stage.
You are allowed to mention that once a year, and
Yeah.
you've brought it up in January, so that's it.
100.
But yeah, so
I
far
was rubbish.
so far Anderson has been
99.
just very, very good.
It's just
That last leg, the 10th leg, was crucial though. Barney making a mess of 68,
Yep.
and Anderson with a second break of throw.
100.
and it seems to have. Barneveld looks a bit deflated.
Well, the key thing is, because Anderson started, Barney now has to break his throw 3 times.
Yep. And he's so far adrift on the averages that doesn't look possible. 'Cause it's one less throw
96.
per leg for the Anderson.
In terms of
Stat.
scoring, this is Gary's worst leg of the match so far, so a
97.
chance here for Van Barneveld maybe.
Well, he's at least one trouble on this visit. Would love two. Oh, here we go. Trouble 15 for tops. Oh,
It's a beauty.
65.
and this is what he has to do. It has to be in 5 visits or less
65.
every leg.
Raymond, you require
Give him a
40.
chance.
Yeah, to break Anderson for the first time.
Wow.
Try double 16.
Eight
Now this
score.
would hurt. Should be going bullseye.
Gary, you require
Could go trouble 15 tops
125.
tops. Unlucky there, because if you'd have hit 15, he'd have still had a shot.
41. Raymond, you
a bag of
require
nails.
32.
He's feeling it.
Doesn't like the lie.
So unlucky.
Game shot.
Good dart. A really good dart. You couldn't see too much of the bed because of the flights blocking the direction, the angle. So he has finally broken Gary Anderson, and he will believe this ain't over just yet. More evidence.
Yep. Start of this third session, mini session, he looked
100.
a broken man, but that's inspired him, nicking that last leg against the darts. Should hold from this position, and then he's within 2, and then will genuinely fancy the job.
100,000.
Wow. A 140, 180 now from Anderson. Gives
Changes
him a
the
good shout,
complexion of the
yes.
leg, doesn't it?
83. Raymond, you require 141.
Just forcing. In the first 2 sessions of this match, Anderson wasn't forcing. Just from that moment.
Double 12. Oh, 2 fantastic legs from Raymond Van Barneveld. And a different complexion on this match now.
From that point where he hit the 57 off the 81 finish and just hesitated, just seen evidence of Gary just beginning to try a little bit too hard and force the situation.
57.
Needs to just go back to that natural, relaxed throw.
Just thinking about it as well, so it just came naturally, didn't it?
Yes.
And now, as you say, just forcing it a little here, Anderson.
It's the only game in the world you just got to concentrate but not try.
The break has taken the fizz out of the Scot, but it's given Barney renewed confidence, that's for sure. I think
And a
because he
chance to
went
regroup.
7-3 down, all the pressure went, nothing to lose, and he's playing better because of it. This is an important leg, though. Can Barney break
60.
again?
In front plus these. Didn't like the lie, but again, Trouble 19 coming to the rescue.
36.
Well, needs a 140 minimum here.
Yep. No luck.
Yeah, that is unlucky.
He's had no luck.
You could hear the clink of tungsten on tungsten, couldn't you? And
Well, it followed the first dart too accurately.
Gary, you require
He was, trying to put a
106.
a square plug in a round hole.
Double 16.
90.
They say has won.
On the wire.
Yeah.
Remaining requirement.
Oh,
Well,
he's done it once.
70.
What a time this would be to do it again.
Gary, you require 16.
Right, to go within 2.
Game shot on the 13th.
A long leg for these boys. 16 darts, that one. Still averaging a 106.6, Anderson, even with a mid-match wobble.
57.
When your darts start going, sorry mate, when
47.
your darts start going low, that's a sign you're using a little bit too much tricep. Again, relates to trying a little bit too hard. Well, the Barneveld throw is still as silky smooth as ever. Third 180. That's much better.
The complete contrast. It just makes those look very, very easy. They both do, don't they?
140. Rating require 124.
Both left finishes after 9.
Barneveld with the easier finish, only needs 1 treble in the combination.
56. Gary, you require 134.
Anderson's taken out 138.
Tops.
Oh, another one of those. Fantastic! How about that? Wonderful, wonderful dart from Gary Anderson. We've seen some sensational finishing. Brilliant. Anderson taking out 138. And 134. We've seen Barney with a 170, a 141.
57.
Absolutely breathtaking. That'd be a day at the darts. She didn't look that thrilled, to be fair. That's her happy face. Wow. Fourth for Barney. 9 in the match so far.
38.
This on the Anderson throw, which will frustrate him no end. Well, he should. That was risky. Really should have been back down on the 19s.
177 the other way round.
Yeah. Double 14. Staying it. Finishing. Been outstanding. Yet another ton plus finish.
5 ton plus finishes. 1 down, 4 to go for Barney. 170, 141, 121 from the Dutchman. 138 and 134 with 2 tops for Gary Anderson. Not bad, is it?
Could have put them definitely on the head of a builders now.
54.
That's Anderson's 6th.
Could have got another 9 in there.
100.
Now got the throw.
May have to switch.
He definitely has the throw now, Anderson.
57.
So 6 darts. 2-2-1. Home and hosed.
80.
Again, that treble 19 coming to his aid. He's been
Fabulous on both.
Yeah.
No finish for Barneveld, so still 6 from 141. That'll do.
97.
Well, he closes this out. He's followed up that impressive start. And we'll end this match with a tournament average of
5. Gary
around 108.
44.
Motown.
Game set.
And Gary Anderson, 63% checkout success rate, makes it 11 consecutive wins over Raymond van Barneveld. Another fantastic performance from the 2-times world champ, 106.5 average. Brilliant from both. 5 ton-plus finishes, fabulous entertainment. A happy Anderson family. It's Anderson against Taylor in the semi-finals of the Masters. Anderson beats Barney 10-6 here in Milton Keynes.